Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Ordeal Call 1 Paper Moon gameplay. So yeah, let us continue. I got Durga in the previous video, not previous, I think it will be the video before the previous video because there was one video that I pre-recorded. So yeah, that has probably come out yesterday. So yeah, anyways, let us start, or let us continue. We are currently here in this place. Things are looking kind of stable now, but obviously I'm sure we'll get into more trouble. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's the build AI. Those must be build type B AIs, so that is how they are going to rebuild the city. If they are finished healing AIs and have moved on to repairing buildings, maybe it is time to dismantle the field hospital. Negative. I believe we will still require its presence for some time. How come we can't dismantle it yet? Answer. To preserve the status quo for active type Ds. We must be able to protect the wounded in the event a standard threat appears in the area, but we do not currently have enough type Ds to do so, as many of them are currently injured. Right. But if AIs requiring protection continue to gather in one place, then we can keep them safe with minimum Excuse me. What? I have been informed via type comms that a group of standard threats bugs have appeared nearby. Given our present personnel shortage, this unit must deal with them. We have more free time now, so we'll help too. Thank you. Well, there's nothing much for us to do here with Iris and the other type R's handling everything anyway. So fine. By the way, what were you doing while the monster was wrecking everything? Oh yeah. I figured we'd see the head of security at least once or twice and all that. Report. I was guarding the central governing AI in front of the church. Oh yeah, she was doing that. It was a special high priority mission. Is that so? Well, I guess that makes sense. The higher up someone is, the more they want to make sure they'll stay safe. Everyone else be damned. Negative. I was not acting on the governor's request. It was simply my role in the system. Yeah, we got it. You sure are a dedicated doll, aren't you? Anyway, let's get going. Oh, they're the bugs. Malicious data detected. Initiating disposal with help from collaborators. Preparing for situation. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take, I'm going to take her with me, Goddess Durga with me. However, there is a possibility I might need to switch her in because, she is not max leveled, or I cannot max level her unless and until I complete this ordeal call. And also, I think also after a certain amount of days, her final ascension automatically unlocks as well. But yeah, before that, I obviously can't max level her, so just stuck here for now. But yeah, so I might need to switch in Duryodhana to wipe everyone out. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one, and let's see. She's arts, right? I don't remember. I need to check.
私の力が必要ならば
Okay,
全力で応答します
yeah, she is ours. Okay, so Mahamaya, increase NP gauge for yourself, NP charged by 1 level, 1 time 3 turns for all allies. Okay, and then we have this one, invincible 3 times 3 turns, quick card effectiveness, art card effectiveness. Yeah, the final one is lacking, the final skill.
運命をかけた戦いであれば大いなる原理 を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。
Mahishasuramardini.
執
Alright,
行
here we
し
go.
ないぞ。全真珠兵装の制限を解除。シヴァ、ビシュ、インドラ、スーリア、バルナ、ブラフマ。これはあまたの神々たちの怒りにして魔人を滅ぼす女神の歌だ。マッシャースラ・マルディン。
そこです。
Yeah, I thought I would be able to defeat them if. Oh my god, if I had her at level 90.
誇りにかけて下がっているように。
光を
ないぞ。イーグル。
殲滅コース発射。
やっ。
Okay, alright.
メ
Let's do
チ
this.
カいいでしょう。暇ばかりの
Nice.
力目覚める。
Damn.
殲滅コース発射。アグの炎燃え上がる。
Alright, let's do it again. Oh my god. Ah, why the hell do. God damn it. I always make this mistake.
要請接続。
怒りが抑えられない。メス光。女神警報発令。我はシヴァの光、ビシュヌの光、あまたの神々の怒りの光、マイシャーズ、マルディ。暇ばかりの力を殲滅コース発射。怒りをくれよアグニ。 支障はありません。
You know what? Let's switch in. I want to see, like, you know, them in action, proper action. Alright, there he is.
勝負するか。本気を見せてやるか。
Wait, what is this? Critical start, gather rate.
お前は負ける。
Okay, so.
ほほう。
目光を
God damn the lag.
強化。いるけい。
新幅目覚める。支障はありません。
Okay.
おいおい。
光を
ほほう。
聖なる水に
これが賢いやり方だ。華麗な動きであろう。
Nice.
先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
Alright, I'm gonna switch in Duryodhana from next time. Because, you know, he's at a higher level, he's a berserker. Situation resolved. Well, that was easy. You sure you needed our help for this? Hey, better safe than sorry. Apologies, I just have received reports of another threat spawning near Grove. Wow. This unit must go deal with the new situation. But if you don't mind, we will accompany you. We have already come this far. Once again, thank you. This way, please. Hang on, where are you guys going? Huh? Are you already done? Yeah. Well, no, not completely. But I've been thinking about it and I realized that there are probably more damaged AIs in other places too. Some of them probably ran towards Grove, so I thought I could just go check around there to be sure. Then your timing is perfect. We're just about to head to Grove to exterminate some pests. That's great. We'll come along too then. There really is nothing better than an honest day's work, so no more weird contracts, got it? Yeah, Duryodhana's contract? Oh my god. Yeah, you don't have to tell me again. I'm too worn out to even argue. Yeah, she tracked him down and really let him have it. Oh, the current is flowing well without issue. It just needs more time. Time for it to adjust and come to life as a new personality. Once it has, it won't be long before the Holy Grail War resumes. It must resume. There is a light I seek at its end. It is the reason I use a Holy Grail War. Wait, what? Everything I do for my love. Okay. Right, so here we are at Grow. Okay, this spot should work. Come on, we're getting off. Okay, Lev is also here. Yes, master. Now, which way is it? Let's check the coordinates a little further in that direction. Here we go. Okay, first plant this here. Master. Yep, I'm aware. I see. Then I await your orders. Right, what are they doing? So he won't even move to fight things like that on his own, huh? Is he just slacking off? No, it's not that. Oh boy. That's not a bug. It must be one of the shadows we've been hearing about. Either way, I don't really want to handle it on my own. Get rid of it, Ryder. As you wish. Is it just me, or is he just doing his best to strike a perfect balance between standing out and blending in? Interesting. Good. Alright.
どう？よしよし。どう？
Oh, I cannot use his NP.
どう？よしよし。
Okay.
一発受けます。ファイヤー。セイ。トウ。好奇心は猫を殺す。はっ、受けます。行きましょう。ファイヤー。セイ。トウ。好奇心は猫を殺す。
Interesting. His moveset is also a little bit right. Now I see. I'm starting to get an idea of what's going on here. I'm sure these things really are spawning randomly, but of course there has to be a reason for it. The question is, what is it? Let's try adding in the coordinate system elements I was already researching. They might just fit together better than I thought. But I still need a lot more information to be certain. Okay, we're done here. Take me to the next point. Yes, master. Right, so they're going around doing some kind of research and... you probably never ask unless I say something. So I'll just go ahead and tell you. You want to know what I'm doing, right? As you can see, I'm making a map. Well, I guess it's more that I'm making something like a map. Oh, okay. Alright, go ahead. You may ask any questions you like about what I just told you. You have my permission. A map. You are a prime AI. Do you not have a map of this world already installed within your memory? Good question. Oh, right, you don't like that sort of praise, do you? Then I'll just say it's a normal question. Wow, it makes sense you'd be wondering about that. The answer is simple. As you can see, the map is meaningless. Oh. But that's also exactly what's important about it. I'm looking at a functionality, not lay of the land. I'm looking at functionality. Right? Why is this world shaped the way it is? What is the significance of that shape? No mere blade like myself need to be concerned with such questions. Well, don't you sound happy about that? Anyway, I think I'm close to figuring something out after matching my findings to that shadow. I don't know whether it'll rain on that day or not, but I've got the fireworks I plan on launching all ready to go. So I should be able to move around more freely from now on. And a horse is a better vantage for observation on the go than a motorcycle. I'm glad to use a horse rider. I'll be counting on you to keep giving me lifts. As you wish. Speaking personally, nothing would make me happier than to be treated merely as a loyal vehicle. Right. You really are a strange guy, aren't you? Not that I mind. You're a very helpful assistant. That is who I am. Okay, well, that's who I am. What a joke. Without the slightest change to his expression, he asks himself, who am I? Wait, it's a question that's been bothering him ever since he was summoned. Wait, does he know what? Gao Shangong, a warrior, a member of Northern Qi imperial family, a general, a masked hero, the Prince of Langling. All of these things are true, but that isn't the whole story. The man he is now steadfastly rejects the self looming before him. Right. That's how it has to be. As long as that self doesn't come to pass, nothing else matters. Wait, what? The man he is now steadfastly rejects the self looming before him. Okay, that's how it has to be. As long as the self doesn't come to pass, nothing else matters. So what? He doesn't want to be what he's going to be? The problem is, all his other selves seem set to inevitably lead to that one. They're all connected. So he must cut them off here and now. He must be Gao Shangong, the furthest iteration possible from that dreaded future. These other selves must be cut away. Right. Okay, you know what? I don't know much about his legend. That's why I'm probably taking a while. Like, I'm not understanding what he's trying to say. But I'm assuming his legend as Prince of Lanling probably is something for a future which he doesn't want to come true. So that's why, like, as his younger self now, he's trying to become someone that doesn't lead to that destiny. And that's why he's acting like a weapon, because he thinks this is the best way to avoid being whatever he is in the future. And so he's neither a warrior nor a general nor a masked hero. He has vowed to do whatever it takes to avoid moving forward, even if it means turning evil. And becoming an abject coward. Interesting. Yeah, you can see like the whole theme is like alter ego of this whole, story. Like we have, like Goddess Durga and all. Then we have Bluebeard and Gilderay. Now Prince of Langling is showing, like doubts about his own personality and how he doesn't want to be the person he was. Something like that. So, Oh, whoa, what? Another person here. This is Pink this time. Who am I? I can't even count how many times I've asked that question now. I'm sure I asked it even before I was summoned to this world. And when I lived on that formless island. Oh, this is Medusa. This is Medusa. Obviously, she's talking about an island. She's talking about the whole, where she lived with her sisters. And where she was the one who ended up consuming her sisters as well. I'm not even a hero, nothing more than a sworn enemy of humankind. Yeah, I'm an anti-hero. That's why this monster self of mine has so many different meanings to it. But now I'm here with a golden soul. What kind of me is this? What do I think? What do I wish for? What do I regret? What am I looking for? Okay, yeah, another alter ego situation here, Medusa. So yeah, every single character is like kind of has like an alter ego here. Right. What am I fondest of? And what am I most afraid of? I know the answers to these questions. That's exactly why I'm doing this. Right. This was a mistake. I should never have been summoned by her. Wow. Wait, so she recognizes her, right? Sakura? Here, more reinforcement materials for the construction. Thank you. Much appreciated. You don't have to thank me, I'm just following my Prime AI's orders. Report, that concludes your exam results. There should be no issue with going about your usual activities, but taking your master's status into consideration, I think you'll need to do something about this soon. I recommend discussing this master with Repair's Prime AI. Right. Would you like me to request a consultation on our intercom types? Oh no, that's okay. You don't need to go as far as that far from me. Why not? That's kind of difficult to say. I know myself well enough to say. I'm not sure. This is kind of a problem that can be fixed by talking to her. That is true. It's possible that this issue is beyond our ability to repair. That's arguably how it reached this point. Okay, what are they talking about? Right, and that means I'd just be adding to her worries for nothing. I don't want to do that to the one who saved my life. And besides, there's another much less complicated reason. A part of me wants to keep trying, even if it means I end up disqualified. Right. I guess you could say that my egotistic side is at work. But please don't say anything about this to Ayus or to Saber. Of course, every type R swears an oath to keep our patient's privacy. Oh, she's here. I'm back. What did your test results say? Fine. She said I should have no issues with my daily life at all. Right? Yes, that's correct. At least in regards to your daily life. Glad to hear that. Anyway, I'm done helping build. Is there anything else you want me to do? I think that was the last urgent task for the time being. Thanks, Saber. You don't have to thank me. It's my job to do what you tell me, that's all. Even so, I'm still genuinely grateful. If you hadn't fought for us, we would have never been able to return to Grow. I know there aren't as many of us as there were before and our facilities were a little damaged, but the important thing is I can still live here with all the other Type Gs again. I'll be able to keep sowing seeds for a long time to come. That just makes me so happy. Sakura, you've got it all wrong. The only reason this place was destroyed, this place you value more than anything, was because of the Holy Grail War. You almost lost all for good because of servants like me. Don't forget that. Hell, it's partly my fault this happened. You shouldn't thank me for solving a problem I created. Why are you so? Alright, I wanted to do something to thank you properly once we went back on our feet. Would you join me for a little bit, Saber? Like I said, you really don't need to thank me. But I'm in no position to refuse, so I'll go wherever you want. She's like, oh boy, This is it. And this is it. What kind of place do you think it is? It's a hill. This side has a good view. It'll be easy to see an enemy approaching from here. Though that also means we'll need to take extra precautions against snipers. Hey yo. That's the first thing that comes to our mind. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful hill. Oh, sniper. That's a potential sniper position. Yeah, I know. She's a warrior. Makes sense. The tree line there obscures visibility, so on this side, we'll need to... Oh, Saber. Still, you're right about the view. I think this is the most picturesque spot in all Grove. It's my favorite little secret spot. There's always a green breeze blowing up here, so I was hoping you like it too. True, I don't hate it. Right, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, you can sit down here if you want. The materials growing from the tree make a great roof. It's almost like a gazebo, don't you think? Come on, let's go relax there. You know all about the outside world, right, Saber? I mean, of course you do. I'm sorry, I just realized this empty scenery must pale in comparison. I mean, it's all artificial, right? You've only just realized that. I doubt there's anywhere in this world that isn't artificial. And besides, I think the island I used to live on was quite empty too. By comparison, this place might not be so bad. Really? I think so, though I'm not sure since I don't remember it very well. I'd love to hear more about it. We never had a chance to talk about this kind of thing before. I just told you I don't remember it well. The only thing I really remember is my sisters. Yep. That's fine with me. I'd love to hear about them too. Why are you so obsessed with my past, knowing it won't change anything? Yeah, that's true. I guess I was a little bit overexcited earlier. Even I'm not sure why though. Maybe it's because you're the first being I met who's just like me. And when two people are about the same age, the same gender and in same position, this is the kind of thing they usually talk about, right? We can't escape the fact that we are AIs. At the core, our conversations are just functionality we perform because it's necessary. The type Gs and the other AIs are all great, of course, but they're just programmed to do whatever I say. But you and I are on equal footing. So maybe it's that you're the first being that I've ever met who I didn't immediately understand. Wow. And that's probably why I want to talk and learn about things like this, even if they don't matter. Yeah, because she understands everything else about the Grow AIs, because, you know, they're literally part of the whole system. But yeah, Medusa's a different case. Do you recall that I'm not an AI myself, right? You do recall that I'm not an AI myself, right? Right, of course. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not making any sense. I knew how pointless this was. I knew we shouldn't be bothering with it. And yet, seeing her shy face and feeling this inorganic wind that reminded me of the wind back home, here in this isolated place, must have done something to my mind. She sat down. Then does that mean? So, you really don't care what we talk about as long as we talk? No, I mean, I really am curious to hear more about your sisters, but yes, I'm happy to talk about anything. Need to be careful with what I say about my sisters, otherwise I could end up cursed. Wait, what? Is that a thing? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, Medusa don't talk about her sisters? Really? Not sure. Okay, then what about your homeland? Well, okay, I don't think it'll be very interesting though. So, what's inside that case anyway? I've been wondering about it since we got here. Huh? Oh, right. I was having so much fun I completely forgot. These are... well, what are these called again? Alright, lunchboxes. These are lunchboxes. I saw in the database that when you go somewhere with a nice view, you have a nice talk, eat nice lunch from a nice lunchbox. Oh, so like a picnic. Wait a minute. Oh wow, this is so interesting because I remember it was the end of Heaven's Feel, right? Where all of them like went for a picnic. I think so. I do remember vaguely that, you know, obviously, like, you know, Shiro and Sakura was there. Sakura and Shiro was walking together. They were like going on a picnic or something with everyone, like Rin and like everyone was there. That was Heaven's Feel, right? Yeah. Or no, what was it? Unlimited Blade Work? No, Unlimited Blades Work where Shiro went to London with Rin. Yeah, that is not that. Okay, it was Heaven's Feel. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of, you know. Medusa was also there, right? Wait a minute. In the end of Heaven's Feel? Yeah. I think everyone was there except Saber, obviously. Was Medusa there? Yeah, Medusa was there, right? I think so. Yeah, everyone was there except obviously Ilya and Saber, because you know Ilya every single freaking route ends up, you know. Yeah, so okay. It's called a picnic and it's supposed to be lots of fun. I wanted to give you one as a present, but I got so caught up in our conversation I forgot all about it. Yeah, this lunch is made up of more processed materials we got from Keith. I did my best to arrange them into something similar to what I think people call sandwiches. I made lots, so let's eat them together. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. A penny? You don't eat those, do you? Right. It's just an expression. Don't worry about it. They look good. Oh my god. Do you hear that? Is someone fighting nearby? It doesn't sound good, that's for sure. Come on, let's go take a look. Yeah, this is near Grove, so that means this is in Lancer's territory, or is it Saber and Sakura? Oh, like, okay. The Berserker and the Assassin camps and the head of defense. Oh yeah, we came here to help them out, defend out with the... Sorry, I'm in the middle of a mission. This has nothing to do with the Gorel War. So you're taking care of bugs, huh? We'll help too. Don't worry, getting rid of pests is part of running a farm. Oh, okay, let's do this. Right. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Should be more down, right? Oh, sorry about that. There you go. Okay, let's go.
第2、第3宝具展開。アルトリアーノ
見せてやるか。勝負するか。お前死んだぞ。
熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ運命をかけた戦いであれば。早立てですカルウェイ。熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。
ミスよかろう。来たか。俺が最強にして最かっこいいわし様の姿。我が軍の前に敵はねえ。ジャイカーバー。
Okay, that was that. Oh, there's 5 more, alright.
Miseba to Yokaro. Washi sama no shiki ga hitsuyou. 同じ肉より分かれし我が弟たち、そして無敵の友たちよ。だからお前らに全部任せたい。
早立てですカルウェイナ。要注意別々。
見せ場というよかろう。先に行ってやろう。勝ったな。泣いて謝っ っても許してやらん。許せ。わし様が強すぎたのだ。
Nice. I did it. Maybe that means I don't need to worry after all. Thank you for your assistance. Not at all. Like I said, pest removal is a regular part of keeping fields. I couldn't just stand back and let someone else handle it. If I can help, of course I will. That said, I guess I do usually ask to defend for help. And especially big pests show up. Yeah. My point is, we were in an area, so pitching in was no big deal. Anyway, I see you guys were all helping out too. I'm sorry I left without thanking you properly after Caster's monster disappeared. I just had to come back and see what became of Grow as soon as I could. Don't worry, it's totally fine, yeah. This place is right on the outskirts of Grow, isn't it? It must be a lot of work to manage so much land all on your own. Oh, I wasn't actually here for work today. My favorite spot to rest isn't far from here. If you'd like, you're all welcome to rest up there. You should be able to relax and replenish your ramen there, and I even have some lunch boxes. Don't worry, I made plenty to go around. What do you think? I'm fine either way personally. I don't care whether the ramen's coming from that type D or food from Keep. If I do some work, I just want to reward right away, before I forget. Wow. We still have work to do, so I will not be able to join you. However, it looks like there are only a few small stragglers left, so the rest of you are free to relax. I will give you some ramen now too, to thank you for all your help. Well, then I don't see why not. I'm sorry, Saber. I felt like I needed to do something to thank them too, so before I knew it, why are you apologizing? I think getting too friendly with them isn't the best idea, but you've already made your decision, it's fine. I am just a servant in the end. Right. Okay, so, there you go. Come on, don't be stingy, give me some more sandwiches. Knock it off, have you no sense of restraint? Restraint? I'm both a member of royalty and the greatest warrior to ever live. Why would restraint be part of any of that? Did you forget you're only here because Sakura was kind enough to invite you? Maybe I should kill you after all. Hey, it's okay, Saber, you don't have to kill him. Oh my god. Maybe you should slow down a little, you're getting crumbs all over yourself. Sticking out your... yeah? Wordlessly reading a bunch. Fine, I guess I'll have to wipe your face then. I swear you're such a child. He really does eat like a kid, doesn't he? Well, I suppose that expression one makes when eating or sleeping has nothing to do with one's personality. I just hope no one is foolish enough to let the one fool them about the other. Yeah? Okay, I'm done. But you just said you wanted more. I did want more, but I never said I'd eat it. Yeah, you can have them. In fact, have them all. Have another helping if those aren't enough. Maybe that'll finally get you growing a little. Oh, but don't grow any taller than that Saber there, okay? She's as big as you can get before you get into overgrown overtake. Yeah, Medusa's sensitive about her height. That's it, he dies. Now, there's no need for that. This can be normal, right? A thought crosses my mind. Who am I? I'm the prime AI of Grow, a master in the whole AI Holy Grail war. Saber named me Sakura. I'm here because I have a job to do. I need to fight the AI Holy Grail war to stimulate the system's Raniment circulation, thereby helping it recover its functionality. And yet, weirdly enough, it seems I have other desires besides that. I love this peaceful time, and I love this place. This home that enables it. I don't want to lose either. Maybe that's my wish. Maybe that's what I should be fighting for. But what if I don't have to win this war for that to happen? What if these are the things I can just enjoy, like the wind blowing across this hill right now? Maybe I don't have to fight after all. Maybe I'm a coward or defective, I don't know. All I know is for some reason, all I really want is to protect this place where I feel at home. Am I the only one who feels this way? If I told someone else in my position about this, would they laugh it off? For that matter, why do we have these wishes in the first place? Because of their personality, you know. Each of them... Sakura. Huh? Oh, wait. She's here. Sergeda? Hey, wait! Huh? I don't think that has anything to do with us. I don't sense Lancer anywhere nearby either. Dude, whenever it's Bhima, he just stops. What are you doing here, Sergeda? Nothing. I just wanted to ask how everything turned out. Especially since it looks like Lancer did something behind my back. So it was him. He killed Caster's master. Probably. Anyway, I figured you were the only one who would know how things turned out and who I can actually talk to. I see. So we have you and Lancer to thank for getting rid of that monster. Yes, thanks to you two, Grow is saved, and we're already working together to repair the damage. Oh, we're actually having a picnic, or at least something like that, right over there. You're welcome to join us if you... No thanks. I'm not really cut out for something as happy and friendly as a picnic. I just wouldn't fit in. Well, I'd love if you joined us. In fact, that sort of thing is my wish. Well, not mine. What is your wish then, Sergeda? There's no point in telling you, but I guess it can't hurt. I don't know much about it myself, and there's nothing I could do about it anyway. I have this constant feeling of guilt in my chest all the time. My wish is to make it go away. Everything I do now just makes it worse. So I don't want to be happy. I don't want to taste good food. I don't even want to win. All I really want is for someone to kill me or maybe punish me. Right. Great, I actually said it aloud. I might be broken if this is the kind of thing I'm thinking. I'm not like you at all. That's why I'm hopeless. You know what's interesting? Her personality is a lot like Sakura's. Because, you know, in Heaven's Feel, like, we see how Sakura always wanted to... Like, you know, she had like this whole feeling of guilt always. You know, and it was just this, like, a constant, like, thing that made her always hold back. And, you know, yeah, you know, stuff like that. So, in a way, I guess you could say that Sakura can relate to her the most, probably. Even though this Sakura isn't really a Sakura, but still, she has her personality and her traits. Wait! Oh my god, she tripped. Huh? Are you okay? Sakura, I'm sorry, I didn't get here in time. No, it's fine. I guess you must have been nearby watching me. Thanks. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I tripped and fell on my face like that when I tried to run. Are you okay? I'm fine. Look, this is my full energy pose. Oh. Anyway, I guess she just doesn't care for picnics. And I don't want to force her to attend. So, what can you do? If only this natural tranquility could last forever, like the wind blowing through the trees. Except, I know, that's not really true. There's nothing natural about this tranquility, and one day, this wind is going to come to an end. No. Oh, you're back. There was no need to rush. You could have taken your time. Something wrong? You look terrible. I'm fine. It's nothing. I hope you're right. So, what's the situation? Did you learn anything valuable? Oh yeah, it looks like you were the one who made the monstrous caster disappear. But aside from that... god. Lancer, are those... Whoa, whoa, what the hell is going on here? This ain't what's supposed to happen. What? Stay close to me, Sakura. I don't understand. What are they doing here again? Oh, those tentacle things, right? Oh boy, god. Oh boy, well... Malignant reboot, fireworks, not Starman. Oh wait, before I do that, let me just... Okay, let's see. No Phantasm Chrysor, I read this. She believes she shouldn't have been summoned by Sakura. Her reason is, well, it's pretty obvious, right? Because she knows her from, you know, from Fate, that's why, right? I don't know. Okay, he may look like... he describes himself not as a warrior, a general, or the masked hero, but as a coward. Yeah, like he was doing that. Okay, what else? She wants... okay, Sakura. She wants very much to protect Gro as she feels it is her home. That is her wish. And then we have this one here. Terejaida. She keeps a diary and has a habit of comparing what she wrote with her memories. She is bedeviled by guilt. Even she cannot understand. Her wish is to do something about that feeling. I think that's it, right? Okay, no. AI is going to the build bunch and known as type B. Their job is to produce materials use the materials produced in Paper Moon world and build various objects ranging from large constructs like building. Okay, I read all of this. They generally have a craftsman's disposition and so tend to be quieter than the other AI types. Other AI types, laconic and not given to expressions of emotions. Type B AI is still written an excellent work ethic. Take pride in the quality of the work. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, here we are again. Rebooting 98%, 99%, executing parameter change verification program. Base nature unchanged. Individual capabilities adjusted. Appearance adjusted. Ethical limitations adjusted. Name unchanged. Is this Caster's Master? Entering final verification phase. Query following virtual manifestation. Who are you? Okay. They look a little different. What are they doing here? Caster should be long gone. How the hell should we know? But they're here now and we've got to deal with them. Get back, Master. It looks like you're all okay. I thought you sent those things after us. How the hell would she send them? I could say the same. Drop that. This is no time to be squabbling. We all need to work together to get rid of these things quickly so no one gets hurt. Agreed? Agreed. Okay, well. You know what, I think yeah, let's switch to where is he? What? Oh, there he is. Right, because it's Berserker, I think, you know, I think level 70 Durga can handle it.
第3ホーグ展開
There's 5 of them.
アル
Alright.
トリア・アバロン熱を帯びなさいマルミアドワーズ要支援接
大いなる源
早書きですカルウェナ
いい子たち妖精
Okay, you know what?
メッセージ裁き天より全真珠兵装の制限を解除これはあまたの神々たちの怒りにして魔人を滅ぼす女神の手マッシャースラマルギン
Oh, okay. I...
要支援接続熱を帯びなさいマルミアドワーズ
執行しますいいメッセージ全真珠兵装の制限を解除これはあまたの神々たちの怒りにして魔人を滅ぼす女神の手マッシャースラマルギン任務完了
Okay, well. No, there's a question mark here. Alright. Right. What are these things? Yeah, what the? It's those shadows again, but they seem different somehow. What? God, I think they're even stronger than they were before. Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Yeah, these are those bugs, right? That Sakura, god. What are they called? Like those, I forgot their name, their particular name. I'm not sure, but I think there's something nasty inside of it. Still the same job for us. Yes, this new enemy does not seem to be hostile to the fiends, so it is probably part of the same faction. Come on, let us take them all out. Oh my god, what the hell? Why is there a question mark? Like, what the hell am I supposed to take with me? You know what? Let's just go with the same team. If needed, I'm going to switch into the Right. Alright, they're berserkers. Okay.
マハーマーいい子たちです
白兵戦行きます運命をかけた戦いであれば今のうちに準備
執行します
誇りに勝てないぞ
全真珠兵装の制限を解除これはあまたの神々たちの怒りにして魔人を滅ぼす女神のマッシャースラマルギン
the hell just happened there for a moment? Okay, so what? Wait. That is Duryodhana, right? Duryodhana, that is Gills, and who's the one on the left? Medusa. Oh no. The Shadow Servants? Yeah.
白兵戦行きます熱を帯びなさいマルミアドワーズ
怒りが抑えられない。
誇り
いいでしょ
にかけて
う。全真珠兵装の制限を解除。これはあまたの神々たちの怒りにして魔人を滅ぼす女神となるマッシャースラ・マルギニ
そこです
砂漠の天路に来た。
Goddamn slagging. Okay, you know what? Let's do this.
Oh,
運命をかけた戦いであれば
怒りが抑えられない。メッセージ。
Okay.
上位殲滅行動開始。
Oh yeah. Alright,
楚は空を割り地を砕く軍の形。魔なる者たち滅べ神罰執行。ひまばりの力殲滅行動
Damn, even with the
アグの炎燃え上がれ。
先に進みましょう
blast is
宴会
advantage.
は大勝利の後に取っておきます
Nice. Alright, there you go. We took them out. I'm glad that's over. But what about the other areas? Is everyone else okay? Sorry, but I need to... I get how you feel, but this probably isn't the time to do anything stupid, like run off on your own. That goes for you too, Master. Hmm? You there! Stop hiding and show yourself! You think I was hiding? Hardly my intention. Who are you? You want to know who I am? I feel I only just answered the question. But very well. I am the Prime AI of Build, a master in the whole AI Holy Grail War. Alright, here we go. He looks different now, right? Because I remember that section saying that appearance changed or something. My name is Makiri Zolgan. Makiri Zolgan. The name is still the same because they say name unchanged. Oh my... Right. Oh boy. Okay. And I am a mage. Okay, I think Medusa will recognize him, right? Sakura might as well, but I don't know. There's a possibility she will just get a feeling that I know him, but I don't know him at the same time. Because, you know, she's just... This is admittedly a rather heavy-handed means of intervention. But the Holy Grail War must resume. It must. For it is the only way to arrive at the single answer. The reason for the Holy Grail War's operation. To execute the AEC method. This whole method, AEC, they mentioned this before as well. Alright, I think I'll end it there. Yeah, I'll end it there. Okay, you know what? Let me read the extra stuff. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Following his apparent death at Lancer's hand, he returns as an elderly man, continuing to call himself Makiri Zolgan. Alright. Oh, I just realized what did they call it? AEC or something? I think it's alter ego. AE is alter ego. You know, because here, this part you can read. Makiri is an alter ego inverted time master. A something made from the created something directive. This something directive would probably be that AE, whatever that was. I forgot what they called it. That directive. So yeah, alright. Okay, wait. Is there anything else? No, I think that was it, right? Yeah. Alright, and I'll end it here. So we helped out a few of the other characters. We kind of had a little bit of conversation. Sakura and Medusa had a little bit of conversation. We had a picnic, and Sakura had a conversation with Cerejeira, all those things, and then Zolgan comes in again. Right, so there you go. Now, yeah, I guess we'll have to deal with him now. And obviously, I think who is behind this is, you know, Durga over there is probably doing something, because she was the one who was there when Makiri died, and she came and she said something about need to continue the Grail War and need to continue the conflict. Since Makiri is dead, like nobody else is going to actively fight, so they decided to bring him back. But the only thing that they changed is his face. I think they mentioned like appearance changed, name unchanged, you know, like stuff like that. I think this is what they're calling the whole altered ego inversion or something, like, you know. And also, like I said, there is something common between all these characters. Every single or most of the characters that we know here have trouble with their identity. You know, they either don't know who they are, they either don't know where they come from, you know, what they're supposed to do, or they do not know their true self. For example, you know, Medusa has her own, like, you know, trouble, you know, with, yeah. Then we have Sakura, who doesn't know, or she's like thinking like, oh, like I want to live here, I want to stay here and just have this normal time, you know, that whole thing. Like Zolgan, you see, he also has this whole identity thing going on, like, you know. Who else? Cerejeira, like, feels guilt, so again, trouble with her own self. I guess the only person I think who we still don't know properly what they're feeling about themselves is, Prince of Lanling, Chengango. I think that was how his name pronounced, right? He also has trouble with his whole identity. You can see he doesn't want to become the self that he's supposed to become in the future. So that as well. Who else? Kama. Let's talk about Kama. Kama, like Shion has been mentioning that Kama is very different. Her personality is very different here, which I also kind of saw a little bit. She's a lot more honest to her feelings now. Shion looks completely different. Her personality is also different. So again, like personality like changes, like something related to their, like, you know, their own personalities. Like, you know, these are like the differences. Like that's why I'm saying the only person I feel like who, Lev. This Lev is different than the you know, the Lev that we knew from, you know. So that's also the whole thing with Lev. Bhima, I can only say for now at least, he's very stable. Out of everyone else that we have seen here, he's the one who's the most stable in, and maybe Duryodhana as well. Like, you know, these two, I don't see them struggling with their own identity or something. Like, you know, like, yeah, Duryodhana has his fair share of grievances against Bhima, but that's against Bhima. Against him, he loves himself. You can see how much he loves himself. He's like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the... Yeah, so everyone else, but like I said, I feel like we'll probably get to know more about Bhima and Duryodhana as well. Maybe something else that they're thinking, then we'll get to know more about their trouble, because I feel like every single character in this Holy Grail War has some kind of like trouble with their identity related to them, their personality, maybe something like that, because that's the common theme, and that's the whole theme of this Ordeal call. It's supposed to be alter ego themed, right? So yeah, I guess. Anyways, yeah, let's see how this goes. We're in section 8. I think we are halfway through. I think this has like 17 or 18 sections. We're halfway through. Right, so yeah, let's continue, and yeah, let's see. So that is it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Fate Grand Order Ordeal Call 1 Paper Moon gameplay. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.